Oh my goodness, you guys, I cannot believe this month is so cute. I had no expectations. I get my samples in, I just kind of keep them put away until I need them so I don't misplace anything or anything like that. I see them when I kind of put them on this board here, and I'm like, oh my goodness, September is so cute. So these are the club kits for Spellbinders September 2024. They do send me what is considered the Deluxe Caboodle, but you can pick up each one of these clubs separately or a la carte. So they did send these items free of charge from my review, and of course all opinions are my own, and any links in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links, so thank you for using those if you would like. Excuse me, so today is the first. I launched my video at midnight, so you have a good look at everything, measurements if I think those are needed and stuff like that. We go through everything. But if you are a current member, you can make changes to your club account now. But if you have not enrolled before, you cannot enroll until the 5th or the 6th of the month. It's the 6th of the month, but sometimes they open up on the 5th. And then there's a blackout period towards the end of the month. So just keep that in mind. The next video you'll see from me will be when it's open for everybody to sign up if you haven't signed up before. So generally in the evening of the 5th or kind of late on the 5th. But we're just going to get to it. Super cute. Hopefully I don't forget. I'm gonna put this right in front of me. I always forget to mention the Glimmer with the Glimmer foil, the hot foil with the Glimmer. And this is for the wax seal of the month. I will say, talking about the Glimmer and the wax seal, if you pick it up as it's, that month, you will receive essentially a free foil roll with your Glimmer and a set of wax beads with your wax seal. If you pick it up next month when the period is closed and you're just going to pick it up because you don't want the membership, it's not going to come with the foil and it's not going to come with the beads, okay? It would just be the wax seal head, with the handle, and it would just be the Glimmer items. You don't receive these extra bits. So I get this question a lot. People ask me almost, every time I put one of these videos out if it's worth signing up. I will say, if you are a current member, you get 10% off the site every day. If you're signed in, you'll see the 10% reflected in everything you see, that it'll already be taken off of the pricing that you see. You do get, again, the foil with the Glimmer. If you're a member of that club, you get the beads with the wax seal if you're a member of that club. There is no shipping when the clubs go out, so if you wait and pick it up the next month because you don't want a club commitment, you're going to pay shipping on that, and it's a higher price. So the pricing is going to be higher on the Glimmer. It'll be higher on everything, sometimes a few dollars, maybe even a little bit more on each one, and then you pay shipping. And also, there is no commitment, really, guys. So if you were to sign up, let's say brand new on the 5th, you can cancel on the 7th, and you're just going to receive that month, and you're not going to have any more membership. And you can do that, excuse me, so yes, and you can use that, whichever clubs as often as you like. So you don't have to keep the membership going. So just something to think about. There's no like 3-month commitment or a 6-month commitment before you can do anything. You can get it, and then just maybe give it a few days so that it processes, and it's going to go, you're going to get your club for that month and then cancel it, and you won't have anything for the next month anywhere in there. You just want to make those changes before, I would assume, the end of the month, right? So there you go. So whenever I go through these, I usually start off with the stencil, embossing folders, things like that. So like I said, I have every single club here. I do receive samples. You're not going to have things that look like this arriving at your door. Yours will be packaged like these guys, right? Even my wax seal this month, I have the head, but I don't have the handle, but yours will be in a box with the handle and the head and everything. Every month you always get a handle. So stencil of the month, super cute. It's called Colorful Pumpkins, and I was curious to see how many stencils are in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and again, Colorful Pumpkins. It does about an A2 size matte layer for you, or topper. So you can see this pumpkin set is different from that pumpkin set, is different from this one. So that's already 3 colors, 4 colors, right? 4 different colors of pumpkins, and then the tops for your pumpkins, your stems. Very cute. So I think this is going to be a quick one, very adorable, nice background for you. Everything is very fall in this one. So, the other day I posted a video. My son is in marching band, sophomore year, and last year we went to all the football games and pretty much all the competitions. So right now, first football game of the year, and this, it's finally getting chilly and crisp in the evening, and just the whole thing about it, being there just feels really good. And so the next one I have to show you guys. So fall is always really fun. The embossing folder. This is your standard embossing folder. And it is called Autumn Chevron. And these are oversized, so the actual plastic, the size of this is 8 3/4 by 5 3/4, and it matte layers. It embosses an area that is 5.5 by 8.5. Okay, so you just lose like a 1/4 inch all around. So it's great for all kinds of sizes of projects. Really cool design. You can see, so you have a chevron. And then the 3D embossing folder, which is absolutely gorgeous. It is the pumpkin patch. And again, this is the Deluxe Caboodle. I do have the bonus item for the Deluxe Caboodle, but you can pick up just the 3D embossing folder, maybe just the small die of the month, or however, a la carte, you know, pick all the ones you like. Or, you know, you get the Deluxe Caboodle, which is the only value club now. They used to have like different little clubs of this, and a couple of these, and a couple of those, but now it's just the whole thing or everything a la carte. And this is just absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at the sunflowers and the pumpkins. And the difference between these guys and a standard embossing folder is the thickness. The standard is the 3D embossing folder. But also, the way you do the way they create the standard embossing folders, it's, you know, the plastic area here, the design comes up, goes across, falls back down. Like very straight, right? Straight up, across, down, or however. And with these guys, it's more carved in there, like a sculpture, like clay, like just rounded areas that are beveled and higher and lower, and that's how you get the 3D look. It's just really pretty. I mean, the pumpkins, the sunflowers, can't even, gorgeous. So that is your 3D embossing folder, pumpkin patch. And then we have the clear stamp of the month, which again, you can pick up just by itself, or you can pick up the stamp with the die, or like the dies, you know, it's a club on its own. So it wouldn't be like, oh, I'm gonna pick up these dies for no reason, right? Because they don't go with anything unless you have this. So it's either the clear stamp, they are photopolymer stamps, or the stamp and die together. So I guess that is kind of a combo, or it comes in the Deluxe Caboodle, right? So we have this beautiful photopolymer set. It is called Autumn Wishes, and it has a beautiful kind of floral kind of spray with the pumpkins and things, just really pretty corner there. And then you have this one, oh, look at the little acorns, cute. And then you have the sentiments, hello, a harvest of love, autumn wishes to you and yours. Of course, you mix and match those. You are such a blessing, happy Thanksgiving. And then the die of the month, die that coordinates, will cut pretty much everything. And then these thinner ones are to cut these like strips here. So just to give you an idea of how big that sentiment, not the sentiment, but the image is here. This one, it is like 3 3/4 inches wide there by about 3.5 inches tall. So really nice. I mean, this is an A2 size, but you can imagine, or even a 5x7, wherever you want to put that. Mini slimline, it'll look really great. So just a beautiful design on that. The small die of the month, oh my goodness, is by far and away my favorite this month. Look how cute. You can already see that there's like a little scarecrow here. It is called Autumn Scarecrows, or Autumn Scarecrow. And what's so cute is it has the thing to hold it up, right? So it'll look really cute. You have your little body, you have his little overalls, you know, cute accent pieces, a little pocket, a little apple. You have like a sunflower, you have some leaves, you have some signage here. So you have pumpkin and hello, or hello pumpkin if you're using both, right? You have little flowers that go on, you know, wherever you want to put them, and stems there. You have your pumpkin, it has like little vines and everything, some accent pieces, a little hat he could be wearing with a little sash, you know, just different things. Look at this, there's a bat, and then there's also like a crow, which is really cool. It's just this guy, and then these are the accent pieces for him, so his little beak goes back there, and then different accent pieces to finish that guy up. What I think is so cute is the head. So you have a pumpkin head, or a jack-o'-lantern head, so you can look a little more scary. Or you can do a little sweet face here that has little cheek accents. It has his little hair. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is just so cute. I love the way you can play it up kind of scary, spooky, or just really sweet. He is adorable. I don't really know how to tell you the sizing, because obviously you have to layer these things up with each other, and then this goes kind of up here, right? And then, you know, all the different things. But let's say he's about 3 inches tall character, I would say. Super cute. So because this guy's here, I usually put the large die of the month, but it's so big I couldn't fit it here. So let's talk about the Glimmer. So I go on to the Glimmer, and then I'll talk about the large die. The Glimmer is friendly thanks, and it has really nice sizable sentiments. So you have like all I can say is, or this card is full of, and then you have thanks, and then you have the Glimmer plate for the thanks, and then you can cut it out. So you can move that around, manipulate that. You also have other sentiments here. So thanks for having a big heart, thanks for lending a hand, and thanks for being a friend, right? So really nice sizable. I don't know if you can see that by the size of my hand. This guy, it cuts out about 3.5 inches by like 1 3/4 ish. So it's a really nice sizable sentiment. Let me put these things to the side so I can get to this. Oop. Okay. Oh, and then see, the foil you receive with that guy, I talked about this so much and I still was going to forget, is the rose gold. So that's the color that's intended. It does say colors may vary, but you'll probably get rose gold with your set. It's a beautiful autumn color. And then down here is the large die, and it's over here. I was trying to keep this separate as much as I can. So the large die is this stuff here. And hopefully you can see you have your little barn, and you have all these pieces, so it makes like a scene. And it's called Picture Perfect Autumn. Whenever you have something like this, because I don't have the carrier to show you, it will have instructions. So for your little, scarecrows, for this guy, there's a lot of usage of these things, and you make like a pasture, like a background, and then you're going to make it looks like a road, kind of, so that when you put these things, see how they're kind of done in a way that it has a lot of movement. You're going to be able to use those, however it is you want to use them, and it's going to look really awesome. So I just want to let you guys know that's what these four are for. You have 4 pieces that are going to help you make like a background, maybe like grass or dirt, and then a road that goes in between there, and then these guys are going to be lining the road. So I hope that makes sense. It's more like this. Like if these were cut out, let's pretend, and then you have like a road. That's how it's going to be. And then the perspective is just there for you guys. So you have your barn, you have accent pieces, you have, your roof, you have the word many thanks that has the die. I love that die. You can use that to cut out all kinds of things. You have clouds, you have like, I guess what would be the sun maybe, setting or rising, however you use the colors. You have your trees, that's going to be the background. So you're wondering like the tree is here, but this is kind of big. So what happens is, at least that's what's intended, is you're going to have your sunflowers towards the front, the little road that's going out towards the sky, and then like the trees behind there. So that's why this is smaller, these are larger. It's going to look really lovely, really fun. Accent pieces, you have little pumpkins, like a little pumpkin line. Hopefully you can see that there. Basically, once you cut these out, you'll layer them in here, and it'll be like a little row of pumpkins. Super cute. Accents for your barn. It's really adorable, really lovely. Really unique too. I thought that was really cool how it makes like a whole scene. And then we have this stitch of the month called Stitch Sunflower, as you can see. So you have your background piece. You can just cut this out. You can shape this if you want, or you do the inlay and you do your stitching. Pair those up. Again, with the leaves, you have a left and right, and then you have the inlay of the stitching there. You have your stem. You have the center of your sunflower. Again, if you want to just do that, you can just do sunflowers that don't have any stitching. And you have this topper piece that's actually separate, and you can stitch that guy up, and it's going to look really lovely all together. And this one actually comes with sentiments this month, so it comes with these really sweet thanks so much, and then you have the background pieces for your thanks so much. And I would say the sunflower is about 3 3/4 inches or so. Okay, let's talk about the wax seal of the month. It is called Falling Leaves, and it's an oval shape, and it is beautiful with the leaves. Hope you can see that. And these are generally about 1 inch, a little bit longer there. That's really cute. I mean, look at those leaves, all with the little texture in them. And then the wax bead mix is absolutely gorgeous. Look at the colors in here, and it's called Autumn, which is quite appropriate here. So it has like gold, it has that beautiful green, some really nice dark deep red, and then that lighter kind of blue. Those are colors, and it's so pretty. I mean, look at that. So that's this guy. Again, if you were to pick this up later, you'd get the wax seal, obviously with the handle. It's always packaged up in a box, but you don't get the wax seal beads or themselves. BetterPress of the month. It is called Windy Fall Leaves, I believe. Maybe windy, but I'm pretty sure it's windy. It does come with its registration. Again, I have samples. It's going to be packaged up a little different for you guys. But I do have this guy stuck down with best craft tape ever. So with the registration, you put that down on your BetterPress. You put these guys where the silhouettes are. You ink them up, run them through. I kind of wonder if you can do them all at once. I guess the whole point is to do them separately so you can do the colors and not have to worry about, oh, I got red on this one, I meant to do, you know. But if you want to just do all one color, you can definitely just pop them on here and have a nice spacing, run it through. But otherwise, you follow along. So like these, all the ones that are in black, we do those, color them. Okay, take them off. Do all the ones that are like this pinky purple. Lay those out, do the inking, run them through. All the ones that are in green, and then you have a really nice background made with these guys here. And it comes with sentiments, so it has thankful for you, sending autumn wishes, and my favorite color is autumn, and then you have the die to cut those out. And I've shown you in the past, if you don't have the BetterPress and you get the Deluxe Caboodle because it's just a great deal, you can definitely use these just as stamps. Something I do. If you have the Glimmer, you can put these in the Glimmer. Do not put your Glimmer plates in the BetterPress. I mean, that's what everybody says. I have not tried it. I'm not going to try it, but even Spellbinders tell you not to do that because these are thicker plates than the BetterPress plates. But you can put your BetterPress in the Glimmer. So if you don't have BetterPress, but you have the Glimmer, you can use them in there. Okay, guys? They were kind of doing testing on that to make sure it'd be okay with the coating and everything on these, or the metal or whatever, you know, just to check out their longevity, and I guess it's okay. So they are definitely recommending that you can do that. The bonus die, oh my gosh, you guys, it is called Hoppy Halloween. Super cute. And you only receive this, you can only pick it up if you are a Deluxe Caboodle member. So look at this little guy. Oh my gosh. So again, this one's more Halloween related. We have a little bit of Halloween in here, but this is pretty much mostly like a classic fall kind of thing. But you have your little frog, his little hat, accent pieces, little sash for your hat, his little cheeks down there, I think. Yeah, right here, eyeballs, and some other accent pieces. Just super cute. And then he has the little trick or treat with the cute die that cuts like a reverse dovetail. Super cute, guys. So that's a freebie bonus that, again, you'll only get if you are a member of the Deluxe Caboodle. Alright, guys, well, generally in a video like this, because I take time to go through everything, it takes a while, I try to make a quick card for you guys. So let me think about what I want to do that's a little faster, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I think what we'll do is the little Glimmer. We'll do the thanks. Turn that on. And when it stops, when this becomes green, sorry, not when it stops flashing, but when this lights up green, we know we're ready. It says platform ready, be green. And then, you know, we'll do our thing and press for the timer, but it's already warming up. I can feel that. I think what I'm going to do is simply use the 3D embossing roller. It is gorgeous, gorgeous. I have this beautiful brown, you know, kind of pearlescent cardstock. Is cut down to about 5 3/8 by 4 1/8 because I like that matte layer for my cards. But you know, I can just pop this wherever if you want it to be landscape or portrait or however, you know, if you want it this way. I actually wasn't thinking about that, but that'd be nice. We hardly ever do landscape cards. Let's do that. Let's make it go this way. I was gonna do portrait, so we're gonna put it in this way. I'm gonna run that through. I'm gonna use the universal plate system because I have that, but if you don't have that, do whatever it is for your machine that can let you put a 3D embossing folder through. Now there are tons of machines on the market. I don't know all the sandwiches, but if you have a machine, you'll probably know about it, right? So do what you need to do for that. We'll do that guy. I just grabbed some cream colored paper. So I'm making an A2 size card, excuse me. Oh my goodness. But I'm going to foil on this cream paper this rose gold, right, with our thanks from the Glimmer. So we'll do that, and then I just need to have a card base. It's going to be the same cream color as this because I have this paper, and I'm just going to make an A2 size card base. Of course, we'll run that through. So let me get this kind of prepped. My tip for this guy is always just use as much foil as you need to just cover whatever it is that you're foiling. Because if you have a little extra, you might get some over foiling, or just you don't want to waste it either. So I always check this out. And your foil is actually on, like if I was to scratch this, it would scratch the foil away, right? So whenever I go to do this, I kind of work with it quite gingerly on one side here. It looks like there's like a little smudge there that might mess up my lettering here, right there. So I'm going to move that away. and kind of just have an idea of how much of this I need. So again, pretty close to the, you know what's funny is I have this backwards. I'll show you what I mean. Like I'm sizing this up with this way, but I actually have to turn it this way. So just make sure if it's quite different in width that you're doing that the right way so you don't miss anything. So I would just lay this on here, you know, just give myself some space and then tape that down. And I do like to tape it down, so just a little tape. So when I go to move this, I'm not shifting around too much. So I'm gonna let this warm up. That's ready to go. Put this away. I'll be right back. So I'm just running through my 3D embossing folder. So if you're using the universal plate system, it's just the main A plate and your adapter, and then of course your paper inside of your 3D embossing folder. I was thinking, you know, this would be a great card to also add the wax seal of the month, because we just have our thanks and then maybe the little wax seal, you know, kind of near there or holding it down. Lots of ways to play with that. Oh, my platform is now ready, so that's great. It literally just came on. So, look how gorgeous that is. I mean, you guys, look at that texture. And then you can also do the deboss side if you like that side better. A lot of times I'll use this side when I'm going to add something else on top that's like a die cut. With this time, you know, it's just the thanks. It's going to be easy. Pop it on there. But if I have something that I really want, I don't know, to have more points of contact, I use the back side, but you know, however you want. But I'm going to just glue that down simply. Okay, just put lots of glue on that, glue that down, and let's bring this guy back into frame here. Whenever you use this, you put your plate touching the gray surface. If you do it this way, it just doesn't get as hot. It's just not going to work as well. You really want that touching your surface. I always put this on top. Do whatever you like. That's just how I do it. It'll be both plates. I never really try like, oh, one or the other, or just using the clear one. I use both. I leave them on there as it's heating up. When it stops flashing, that means it's ready to be put through your machine. I'll be back. Okay, it just went solid, so I'm going to remove that and have my machine ready to run this through. Try not to move it too much. What I really like is this is the same height as this guy, so whenever I run it through, this doesn't bother this coming out. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I do appreciate that they did it that way. And oh my gosh, let's check it out. Very hot. And absolutely gorgeous. And like I said, and you know, people ask me sometimes, they're like, oh, do you say that because, you know, they gave it to you? I bought my Glimmer machine, so I bought it, I paid for it. But either way, I'm super honest with you guys. This thing works like 99.95% of the time. And I keep increasing that number every time I use it, because like, I think I've only ever had 2 or I had to redo it or it wasn't quite right. I mean, it just works. I'm gonna turn this off, but if you're gonna turn it back on, you're going to keep foiling. Go ahead and pop that back in and keep foiling. Generally, some other tips. I don't usually do more than one plate at a time, but if I have smaller plates, maybe I'll put one up here and one down here and then run them through, but not super close together just in case. I don't know. That's just how I do it. So I generally just do one at a time and then, you know, continue working or however. That is gorgeous, gorgeous. And so let's see, I mean, you can see pretty well where you're going to cut. It's even going to cut some delicate pieces here. So let me put everything away. We'll run that through and we'll have our card. As always, you can use this. I mean, if I cut this nicely, you can definitely run this through and foil the rest of it, right? The negative. And then you can trim it down or however. So there's different ways to do that, which is really lovely. But for now, I'll put that to the side. We have this guy. Again, I'm just going to line this up. I'll get a little bit closer because I know with the glare of my lights it might be hard to see, but you're just going to pop that on there. And then whenever I do that, I always put my tape, my washi or your best ever craft tape, whatever you're using, towards the outside, because I don't want to pull away any of that foil that we just took our time to get put down. So let's see here, so I'm saying it's towards this outer edge, and then maybe this one, hold on, maybe here, just a couple points of contact. And I'll run that through my little scout since I have it right here, and we just have this smaller bit to do. And full disclosure, I dropped her the other day, and she's fine. She's doing well, but I was like, oh no. But she's okay. Thank goodness. Okay, let's put that there. Such a cutie. Okay, and I always put it right here next to me because she's a little guy. She sits right there. Okay. Remove this carefully. I mean, look how lovely. I'll probably just glue it down. You can definitely run through a couple times if you want it more substantial, right? You can glue them together. But I think I'm just going to do that and then just glue it straight down. A very easily mailed set. If you like, you know, you can take something like this Pebeo gilding wax, get a little on your finger and then rub it over the top, and it'll just make some of these edges, the parts that are sticking up, pop. If you're using just plain colored paper, you can definitely do that with ink. It's going to look really lovely, but I'm just going to glue that down. And that is our card. Simple and elegant. So let me just get some glue on the back of this guy, and I'll be right back. Some glue all over that. I'm just going to hold that down for a little bit, and I will be right back. Okay, guys, and there is that gorgeous card. I mean, just letting that do its work, and beautiful. Alright, well, that is our tutorial and unboxing for today, guys. I'll have all the links as available there in the description box. I'll follow up again on the 5th, 6th, and definitely it's going to be that little scarecrow because I really wanted to tutorialize that. Like, he is so cute, I can't wait. So we'll get to that guy very soon, and then I'll continue working with all the different kits in the subsequent days. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I super appreciate it. Thank you so much, Spellbinders, for sending these items for review. I'll have images coming up. I'll have the links there in the description box, and I'll see you all at the next one. Bye now.